Hello, everyone. This is Felicia Bender, the Practical Numerologist, with your numerology forecast for the personal year for July 2023. So, if you are new to numerology, I ask that you take just a moment, go to FeliciaBender.com, click on monthly forecast. There is a calculator there where you can calculate your personal year number. There's also a very easy manual way to do that. Look in the description box below. The reason I ask you to do this is because these forecasts are based on the personal year number that you're experiencing, not on the life path number. So those are two entirely different things in numerology, and I just want to make sure you're at the right place at the right time. So with that said, if you are in a 3 personal year, July is a number 1 personal month for you. It's a 1 month. So this is your month to express yourself, to take the lead in your life. The 1 is all about dynamic moves forward. So I hope you're feeling it. I hope you're feeling that energy. You're really working with all things having to do with creative self-expression, emotional sensitivity this year. That's the 3. I hope you've been having fun with it. There is a lot of emphasis on connecting with your truth and working with improving your communication on every level. So if there are blocks in these areas, and let's face it, you kind of have to be in a coma not to have blocks, right? In these areas. So for those blocks, it's going to be coming up even more intensely during a 3 personal year. And it's just coming to the surface and can't be ignored. It's one of the things that you get to work with this year. And there can be so many benefits and so many rewards to that when you actually clean it up and get your communication, I don't know, brighter and shinier, right? And more authentic. That is the key. So this is your year for anything and everything self-improvement related. It's focused on having fun, on being social, on your creativity, and really tapping into your expressive emotional landscape. So understand that this can also be a year where you'll be challenged to work with expressing your emotions clearly and effectively. It's really asking you to up the ante, right? To really get impeccable with your word, as it says in the 4 agreements. If you haven't read the 4 agreements, that's a good one. Put it on your reading list, the 4 agreements, and be impeccable with your word. That is a very powerful one for the 3 personal year. And you're going to be offered plenty of opportunities to practice this feat during a 3. So for example, let's just do an example. So let's say you're having a few relationship issues crop up. No, not you, couldn't be, right? These relationship issues are actually pressing you or pressuring you to communicate more clearly or bring some harder conversations to the table. And that's what I mean. Often in a 3 personal year, it's where maybe your relationship partner comes to you and says, hey, things are not working for me. I've got to, we got to go to therapy, or something's got to give, or this has to change. Or maybe you're feeling that on the other side of it. Maybe it's not working with you and your relationship partner, and you're the one seeking more of that clarity. Either way, communication and emotional intelligence is really coming up to the top of the priority poll right now. So the 3 personal year throws out that status quo, pushes you to ask for more from yourself and from others in the realm of communication and emotional connection. So interestingly, in your 3 personal year, you only get 1 month out of all 12 months of the year that bring you this initiating energy of the number 1 that you are getting this month. So make it count. The 1 is, again, very activating, very leadership driven, very pushing forward. So ride that wave. You get 4 weeks of that right now. So one of the things that I do find that happens in the 3 personal year is that we experience, let's just say, periodic intensity around the heaviness that can come with our emotional life, however that might play out for you in particular right now. So even though lightness is encouraged this year and it's one of the guiding forces of the three, the opposing forces just can't be underestimated. So it can be a time where maybe some emotional confusion or depression, that lower energy, just feelings of having to work through some of those emotional feelings that can come out as depression or depressed feelings. The emotional ups and downs, let's put it that way, it can really come into the mix in a three personal year. So this month, hopefully, there is a wave of energy, of new direction that is coming into play for you right now. It can feel really good, especially after last month. It was maybe a little bit schloggy, a little bit slow. So hopefully you're riding that wave this month. New opportunities open up around July 7th. They're going to continue or expand the progress of some of the activities that you've been developing basically all year long. Hopefully there have been some creative projects, some other things that you've been working on, and it can really catch the wind right now. It can really pick up speed. So lean into it. All right. Also understand that while you're finding yourself faced with some really fantastic opportunities, the way in which you want to work with them or incorporate them into your life may feel somewhat, kind of indefinite or maybe uncertain, just very unclear right now. So you might also be feeling a bit of fatigue energetically. So make sure to devote. That's a to devote. I kind of slurred those words together there. Devote some time to self-care. It's really going to be beneficial and absolutely mandatory. It's going to be a requirement. Please take that hike. Avoid refined sugar, go to bed early. I don't know, whatever it is that gives you more clarity, that gives you more energy, do that. And do it more than once, okay? So whatever it takes to rejuvenate your mind, body, and spirit right now. So this can also be a turnaround relationship month where you begin to reap those benefits from all that practice that you've been having expressing yourself and communicating yourself emotionally. Hopefully that is coming into, you can see the value of it and feel it. And July offers you, hopefully, some really good experiences that'll validate that for you. And speaking of emotions, were we speaking of emotions? I think we were, because we're talking about the three personal year, which is all about emotions. So July is offering a few humdingers to you on a platter, hopefully a silver platter, but a platter. And so the solution is not to chew on these high intensity emotions all by yourself. So the one can often make us feel like we got to go it alone, right? We got to do it all by ourselves. In a three personal year with this one energy, it's really, yes, you get to stand up and stand strong, but instead funnel those feelings into your creative projects. It's a time to bring your emotions to the surface, turn toward contributing something to others rather than just kind of stewing in your own juice, if you know what I mean. Don't bottle it up, because it's got to go somewhere, and you want to make sure that it's expressing outward rather than imploding inward or expressing in a messy or destructive way on the outside. All right. July offers some moments that are designed to jolt you out of complacency and serve as a catalyst for you to stand up, take the lead in your life. This jolt can either feel unsettling and frustrating or just unsettling or scary, right? Or it can be really invigorating, really empowering. So it's your choice what side of that fence that you want to be on. So it's a time where the more you lean into your unique viewpoints about yourself and about life, the better off you're going to be. All right, that is your forecast for the one personal year for July. Head on over to FeliciaBender.com if you're numerology curious. You can find plenty of free resources there, articles, charts, life path information. Also, if you really would like to dig deeply into your personal numerology, I am available for private sessions. So you could take a look and see if that might be something you're interested in under the Work with Felicia tab. So otherwise, I look forward to meeting with you next month to see what August has in store for you. Have a great month, and I'll see you back here then.